Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Project Ozone 3 in Kappa mode. Oh yeah, guys. Today, I would like to start working on this little grassy area around the base. We've been talking about this for a while. We have this grassy area, which we haven't really done anything with other than torch it up. Then we got this other grassy area over here, which is significantly bigger. And again, it's just like all grass. One of the things I'd like to do is get ourselves a leaf border around our grassy area here. That way it's not just flat grass. We'll actually have like what looks like an enclosure, and then we can start putting trees and other such things in here to make it more naturey. So in order for us to start doing things like that, we are going to need a bunch of leaves. Now, we have been able to get leaves so far using the bonsai, right? We have like one stack of leaves. We're gonna need a little bit more than one stack, and the leaves come in at like a very low percent drop rate, right? So I think you get, well, like, I think it's like a 5% or less chance every time one of these trees grows, you get one leaf. I don't think that is going to do it for us with the amount of leaves that we actually need. So if we look for leaves, we can see in here that there is a recipe. Oh no, okay, I was gonna say, well, one leaf turns into 64. No, that's a giant leaf from the Twilight Forest. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know about that. We can't really fly in the Twilight Forest, and it'd be kind of annoying to try and get up there and get these giant leaves, so let's move on from that. Yeah, we've seen the bonsai stuff. There is world transmutation where you can apparently turn a leaf into one or the other. Okay, but that doesn't really get us leaves. And then there's the mana infusion where you can duplicate leaves, but you need mana, and we haven't even started into Botania yet. So really, the options that we have left at this point is to shear leaves. Okay, so if we look at shears, I think I remember at some point the shears of winter, these are like an unbreakable shear. That's something I'm interested in. So that is a regular vanilla shear plus a frozen core and then 2 diamonds. Well, we have diamonds. That's not a problem. We have frozen core. And then as far as shears go, I have one in my inventory here, but it's damaged. So I don't think we'll be able to use that. So let's grab a little bit of iron. We'll make a new one. All right, so shears of winter. And like I said, I'm pretty sure these are unbreakable, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Now, as far as saplings go, we are going to need a bunch of saplings so we can grow trees and then shear them. And I think we'll do it over here since it's just a lot more room. So I am going to do this in a kind of inefficient way, but I'll make it simpler for me. So I'm just going to plant these all in a straight line. And then we're going to shear all the leaves off. And then I should be able to vein mine all of the wood away. Yeah, because I think that'll be like the fastest way to get this all done. Vein mine the leaves, vein mine the logs. And then all the logs should be touching. So it should just be done in one go, essentially. So anyway, we have just one more to place. There it is. Okay, so we can run, we can twerk. There's a lot of different ways to grow these trees. Running might be the best way to like do it in large quantities like this, and we can twerk the rest of them. Okay, so this seems to be working all right. A good portion of these are grown. We'll twerk on a few of these. Okay, that one. A few more over here, looks like. Twerk, twerk. And okay, cool. They're all grown. We got one super massive tree. Very good. All right, so let's try the shears of winter. Well, actually, first of all, let me grab one. And I'm going to put that into my dank knoll just so we don't fill up our inventory and have leaf spam everywhere. All right, so we'll do that. I will eat some food because we are going to need the saturation. All right, let's do it. Vein mine the leaves. Okay, very good. We need to eat food. So where are we at on leaves right now? How many did we get? We are up to 1,280. That's really not that bad. And we still got more to go here. So let's vein mine the rest of these. Sweet. Okay, so total. Oh, no. One over here. So total, we're up to 1,808. That's really good. I like it. Okay, so now that we've done that, we should be able to vein mine these logs and get those all taken care of. Easy. And now we got a bunch of wood. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that, but that is a good way for us to get wood as well. So in order for us to get more saplings, since we don't get saplings back for doing this, we can use our nature essence, I'm pretty sure. and wood essence. So 2 wood essence and a nature essence gives us 4 saplings. So that is rather inexpensive to get more. Okay, well, I tell you guys what. Well, actually, I was going to go get some more saplings and do some more of this, but I think we can do this together for just a little bit. I'm trying. Isn't it like alt click? There it is. Okay, I was clicking control, I think. So yeah, like I said, I think we're gonna go through and just kind of line all the grass like this with the leaves. I will have to adjust some torches because I think maybe not here. One of these. Yeah, this line of torches are right where we're gonna put the leaves, so I'll have to move those over just a little bit, so we're not. Well, I guess to keep it so we're not spawning mobs around. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to do this, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so I've been at this for a little while now. We have leaves all the way around the grassy area of the entire base. And in the center area, I started planting in some oak trees. Now, we did have the one dark oak tree for collecting sap, and I got rid of the dark oak tree. We can always replant it. We might plant it up there in like the more expansive grassy area later. I did plant the saplings around right next to the torches, and the ones that I planted were next to a torch where like the torch had complete blocks around, not touching the leaf blocks. And also I want to make sure wherever I was planting the sapling itself was not touching a leaf block as well. So we should have like a walkway between the leaves and the grassy area everywhere. And there's not trees completely filling in the area. But yeah, I think that gives a nice bit of trees, not too densely packed. They are pretty regularly spaced, which I'm not really a fan of. We could change them later, I suppose, and randomize them more. But another thing that I did notice, though, when I was placing these leaves, when you place them with, well, let's place a few by hand. And then if you place them with the dank knoll, do that and that. Now if I place these, okay, if I break this one, they all decay. If I break this one, they don't. So when you place leaves, at least in this version with the dank knoll, if we press F3, if you look over here, it says check decay false, decayable false, right? If we look over at this one, check decay false, decayable true. So it's kind of like these leaves, the game thinks are on a tree or whatever. They haven't been silk touched and then placed by hand, unfortunately. So yeah, I did end up placing quite a number of leaves using the dank knoll, and then I was like, oh, yeah, because I misplaced one. I used shears to get rid of it, and then they all started decaying, so I had to quickly like vein mine all of them so I could get them back and not lose all my leaves. But yeah, that was kind of annoying. So it's something to be aware of if you decide to place leaves in your base. Be wary of the dank knoll, at least. I did submit a bug report, so it should be fixed in a later version, I would imagine, but maybe not, I don't know. But I would just double check that decay status before you go all in and expect your leaves to stay there. Anyway, so like I said, I got rid of the dark oak tree. I have our arboreal extractor here, and we have our portable tank that has almost 70 buckets with the sap, so I think we're good for a little while. I'm not sure how much more of the ironwood stuff that we need right now, but already, just with these trees and the leaf border around, it definitely makes this place feel a little bit different, huh? Yeah, more naturey, I feel like. More enclosed, less open, but that's good. This is the way that I want it to be. Also, since we still have all this grass area here, I think it might be a good idea for us to go in there with some bone meal. Yeah, we have plenty of bone meal. We have plenty of bones. To go in here, sprinkle in some bone meal, and just put tall grass pretty much everywhere. Just adds a little bit something extra. It gives us some flowers and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I definitely think that this will improve the look overall of our naturey areas. All right, guys. Well, I think that looks significantly better here. It just doesn't look quite as plain now with all the grass, the tall grass, the flowers, the trees, all of that. And it's all properly lit because we already placed the torches there. So we know for sure everything should be well illuminated. I like the way that has turned out. Okay, so I just got back from the Nether. And there's one thing that I want to do now that we're back here. I found a slime island there with the magma slimy grass, so I wanted to make ourselves another hopping bonsai. Let's grab a chest. All right, and we will go downstairs and place it next to this one for now until we find a proper place that we're gonna keep these guys. Anyway, we'll put our hopping bonsai there, and we'll put in this magma slimy grass with the magma slimy sapling. And ooh, look how fast that tree grows. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So now we have essentially unlimited slime coming in. Each one of these is worth 4, right? So it probably would make the most sense to like have a lot of space dedicated specifically for these, so we can have the most amount of slime in the smallest amount of space, right? I think that makes sense to me. So I'll keep my eye on this and kind of fill this all up just so we can fill up with the slime blocks. And of course, we'll leave one slot open so we can keep the slimy saplings whenever we get those. Okay, so that's working rather well. How did that thing just pop out of my inventory? I don't know. Maybe because I placed it where a slimy leaf was and I didn't know about that. Okay, well, I think actually let's go back in here. Let's grab these, and I think we might be able to set this up almost completely the way I want it. Like so. Like so. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Maybe we'll just keep one little slot here for the slime balls. Yeah, I think that's gonna work out rather well. And then we'll just gather all of this congealed slime block, so in the future, whenever we need slime, we will have plenty of it. Perfect. All right, we'll leave that alone. Cool. So I wanted to work on a quest today, and let's do the carrot quest. We were going to do this a while ago, and then we got distracted with it, but I do want to upgrade my food source. If I remember correctly, the gold carrots are really good because they give you that saturation for 4.5 minutes. So it doesn't matter where your hunger is, eat one of those, and your hunger is completely full because of that saturation. Yeah. Anyway, I think this is what we want to do. Also, this will help out significantly for vein mining and other things like that, but like we'll just be able to vein mine as long as we can go because our saturation will never run out. So in order for us to do this, we need the carrot seeds, and I think we have some. Yeah, we have some here, and we've never grown these before. But yeah, while I was in the Nether, I was grabbing all these different ores because we have to grow these carrot seeds on the different ore blocks. Oop, looks like this chest must be full. Yeah, I was sifting all of the gravel that I had in the dank knoll. Oops, so we need that food. Yeah, we ended up getting a lot of resource here, and I forgot to keep track of that stuff. All right, put all that away. I'll have to go through and blockify all of those later. Let's move these down here, and then we will process this. I guess it'll be fine just doing it like that. Let's get rid of those, get rid of these, get rid of those. Okay, so now we're going to be processing the different nether blocks into the vanilla ore variant, and this is what we need in order to grow the different carrot seeds on. So we have emeralds, we have diamonds, we have iron, lapis, and redstone. I don't know if there's anything else, maybe gold, or did we already process gold? Yeah, we already got the gold in here. Lapis. Yeah, so we got lots of different ones going. So the very first one wants us to do a 2 carrot, and I think that might be one grown on dirt. I'm actually not entirely sure. So let's go see if we can grow one over here. All right. Plant that there. We will torque it a little bit. Break it. Yeah, that's a 2 carrot that removes potion effects. So essentially, that's like drinking a bucket of milk. So that's kind of cool. All right, so back up here, the next one is the 4 carrot, and that's on a coal block. So we take coal, we place the carrot down, and we torque it like we did before. Cool. Awesome. Now, I don't know with these, can you plant those in crop sticks? I'm not sure if that's a thing. It might not be a thing. I don't know if you can 10-10-10 them. I don't know how this all works. We're going to find out real quick. So can I place one in there? It will not let me do that. Okay, so that is not a thing. Oop, that is not a thing as far as I can tell. But maybe there's a way you can do it later or some other way. I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that. That would turn the block into stone. Okay. Now, I wonder, because when we do the tier 2s later on, you could do those on the full solid blocks. does that convert the full solid block into stone or something else as well? Interesting. That is new mechanic as far as I know for these. All right, so we needed iron. What are the other ones? We need iron, gold, redstone. Iron, gold, redstone. Let's just do these right now, and I'll do the rest of these off camera. So iron, gold, and redstone. Okay, doot. And we just shift, and these things should grow. Yeah, look at that. When they fully grow, they convert the block into stone. That is really, really interesting. Okay, so we break. Actually, I'm going to break with fortune, because I think that gives us a higher chance of getting these seeds back. Yeah, now we're up to 11 of those. Okay, so we have... Oh, and it also gives you multiple drops, potentially. Look at that. We got 3 of those gold carrots, too. So we got the 12, the 6, the 8, and the 4 carat. Okay, get rid of those. Moving right along, we have lapis, diamond, emerald, diamond, and then I think that is nether quartz. Anyway, I'll go ahead and complete these. All right, guys, so for this last one that we needed here, the nether quartz ore one, I had to make myself a brand new pickaxe that had silk touch on it since we have a fortune pickaxe. So I just made it stone with a wood handle, put the silky jewel on there, and then I put fortified obsidian on there as well. But other than that, it's like still got the 3 modifiers, or I guess 2 modifiers because I put the silk touch on there. But anyway, we should be able to get this last carrot that we needed here. And yes, that does turn that into netherrack as well. And we mine that, and that should give us a quest complete for that first one, I think. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. So very first set of carrots are done. Lovely. So let's claim that reward. So the next one is recipe the carrot. So that's a 36. Okay, that's interesting. So that is all of the carrots with a piece of redstone. Well, I put all the carrots away, so now we gotta go grab those. Carrot. All right, let's grab, I don't know which ones we needed. We'll just click into the recipe here and press this button. Okay, so there is a 36 carrot. Now it says it's a recipe item, so this is not a food item. This is used to make the 48 carrot. Oh. Takes wither effect away while having it on inventory. So essentially, this is like a wither rose. Or not a wither rose, is that what it's called? Actually, I don't remember now. Witherless rose is what it's called. The wither rose is the vanilla item in 1.14. Okay. So now we can go ahead and get rid of these different things because we don't need them. This one gives us a jump boost. Yeah, that's not necessary at all. All right, we can put some of this stuff away. Boop. No. And that. I had to go farm some more string too for that silk touch. I went to the hunting dimension to go say hello to some spiders. And then I found out what's it called? These things give you like 6 string each. Yeah, so that's another way to get string. We've also got a bunch of cobwebs that we can place, I guess, and then mine. It says can't be used to remove enchantments too. I thought that was kind of interesting if you don't know about that. On an anvil, you can place something that has an enchantment on it and combine it with a cobweb and it removes the enchantment. I thought there was another thing you could do with it. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of interesting use for the cobweb, I thought. Not a very common thing. Anyway, so our next quest coming up wants us to do the enchanted carrot. So it's essentially the same thing, except you use the blocks instead of the ores. So coal, I am kind of curious if it does turn this into stone as well. Let's just do one together and then I'll finish up the rest of them. So if we grow this, and it does not delete the ore. Interesting. Okay, so there's no reason to use the lower tier ones other than to make the 36k carrot or whatever we did. So that's haste for 9 minutes. All right, let me go ahead and make the rest of these and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're back in the Twilight Forest, just using the bedrock floor here in order for us to make some of these grains of infinity. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because now that we have completed all of the carrot quests, well, all the ones that involve growing the carrots, we still need to make the final item, which is that wither, what is it called? Yeah, the 48 carrot ultimate, this thing. That requires another star. So we have wither skeleton skulls, but we don't have a place to fight the wither boss. So what I want to do is build myself a room that is wither proof so we can spawn in the wither, not really worry about like if it can get away or whatever, and just, you know, take it down like we normally do here in modded Minecraft. So pretty much the only blocks that we have available that are wither proof at this point are the Ender IO blocks. There's also mystical agriculture blocks in this mod pack that we can make, but we're not quite there yet. We don't have that stuff done. So pretty much, yeah, Ender IO is our main go-to. I've been vein mining to repair this. I have mending and unbreaking 3 on there so we can mine a whole lot of those, which is pretty good. Whoops, skeleton. Endermite. Okay. Well, anyway, I want to get enough of the grains of infinity. We have a decent amount now. I want to get enough of these things so we can build all of the weatherproof blocks that we need. Let's take a look at this. Wither. Yeah, these right here. The reinforced obsidian. That does require some dark iron bars, which means we need some dark iron ingots, which we can make pretty easily now. And then it also requires grains of infinity for each one of those blocks. And I think normally we do it like a 5 by 5 on the bottom, so it'll be like a 3 by 3 on the inside, right? Then a 5 by 5 on top. So just that alone, that's 50 blocks worth. So yeah, we're gonna need somewhere around 2 stacks, I think, of this stuff. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep spamming this fire down, getting more and more of those grains of infinity, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is our food farm right here. It's just a 5 by 5 area of gold blocks, and if you plant the carrots on them, like so, we can just twerk and grow these carrots really fast. So I'll stay here and twerk just a little bit, spamming shift, and it looks like they're all fully grown now. Okay, so I have no carrots in my inventory. Actually, I have this 1 stack. So we have 1 stack of carrots. That's our food. And if we vein mine all these with fortune 3, we now have a stack plus 2 and almost a stack of the seeds back. So over double what we put into it. So that is fantastic. So it takes little to no effort to make these things. And then these carrots last for 9 minutes on the saturation, which means you are never going to run out of hunger during that amount of time. Yeah, that's like super amazing. Especially since we have been running out of hunger quite frequently. The ability totems that we're using for flight and the ones for the magnet, yeah, every time you add another ability totem, it adds that much more hunger. You can kind of see behind my hunger here, the little hashed mark as it's going further and further to the left. Yeah, that does eat away at your hunger quite quickly. Well, anyway, this gives us 9 minutes of not having to worry about it, and then it can go through all of our hunger at full saturation, which will last quite some time. Well, anyway, I went ahead and I mined up, or I gathered over almost about 9 stacks of the grains of infinity. We only needed 8 to get 2 stacks of these blocks that we're trying to get. And then we already had dark steel in the system. So, yep, that was pretty easy. Did I miscount? I miscounted, didn't I? Okay, so we need more dark iron than that. Okay, I was thinking, no, that's right. It is. It's 4 stacks of the bars per stack of block. Yeah, I absolutely did miscount that. So we have 14 dark steel ingots remaining, which is not going to be that much more of the dark iron bars. Yeah. Okay, so we need to get more dark steel ingots. Dark steel ingot is made in, well, we could do it in the arc furnace, but we don't really have that set up. The alloy smelter, so that's obsidian plus coal plus iron, and that'll smelt into the dark steel ingot. I believe we made the other ones originally by alloying in the smeltery, and that'd be another way. Well, let's go ahead and see how bad this is to do it in our simple alloy smelter. So obsidian, coal, and iron. That should be enough. Iron, we have plenty of that. I still need to turn all those into the ingots. And then obsidian we should have down here. Grab 1 stack of that. Okay, so if we wanted to make a stack of this in the simple alloy smelter, actually we need to pulverize this coal, don't we? Because it needed to be pulverized. So that was the obsidian, the iron, and then the pulverized coal. Well, let's start off with these 3 and just see how slow this goes. Okay, so it probably would be faster for us to do it in the smeltery, I'm thinking. Yeah, that's gonna make 1 ingot. Okay, I am gonna do the rest of this in the smeltery. It's gonna take a long time for us to get through this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so we are in the process now of building ourselves the weatherproof area where we're gonna spawn in the wither boss. These blocks are pretty cool looking, and it seems like the last time I placed blocks like this, and maybe it was the other ones. I can't remember the name of the mod. There's another mod that has blocks very similar to this. And every time you place one of those, it sounds like you're placing an anvil. It's very annoying. But yeah, it seems like this is okay. We have 47 blocks remaining, and I think we should be okay. Anyway, I'm building this here at the very bottom of the world. In case something bad happens, the wither boss will just go ahead and float down into the void and take care of itself. And then, yeah, we won't have any problems at all, or at least that is the idea here. So I am going to build like a little thing that we can stand on, and then maybe have a backing back here so we can stand here and it doesn't like knock us off into the void and all this kind of stuff. Too high gap, I think that should be fine. I don't believe the wither boss can't fit through at too high gap. It'll aggro us, and what's going to happen, it's going to fly up and then try and get us from up above. Oh, you know what? I'm just realizing now I don't have enough for a solid roof, do I? Wait, no. We want 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 4 blocks in the inside, so we only need 9 more. We're fine. Yeah, we have 4 blocks remaining extra. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so I think that should be okay, unless there is something special about the wither boss in this pack, which I'm not sure there is. I'm hoping there isn't. And our squid farm, by the way, is doing really well. I think I might take away the water source. Yeah, we're doing so good. Like, we got stacks of ink just laying there. This is completely full now. Yeah, it's probably worth me taking away that source block of water. Well, I'll worry about that later. Anyway, let's go ahead and spawn in this wither boss. So, doot, and a doot. Are we missing anything? Is there anything we need to worry about right now? Are we good? We have armor with protection. It's not real good protection, but I think we should be okay unless this wither boss does something crazy. Withering Heights. All right, we'll just spawn it in. We'll just hope everything goes according to plan. It should be fine. Hopefully. Okay, so the wither boss is in there. Our bow is doing massive damage to it. Oh. I don't think it's aggroed us yet. We'll get closer. Here we go. Okay, so we did get the wither effect. Stop wiggling. There we go. All right, so yeah, we are taking some damage, but our saturation is staying full, and that's keeping our health healed, so I think we're okay. So we got ourselves another star. We got 1 Supremium Essence, sulfur, some of the wither bones. We got this wither boss trophy. Oh, that's a thing. What is that useful for anything? No. Okay. Well, I would like to get rid of that wither effect, and I guess it's gone now. Let's take a look at this wither boss trophy. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of. That's from the Armor Plus mod. All right, interesting. Doesn't look like that has any other use, so we'll just go ahead and put that away. And we will put this stuff in here. So now that we have that nether star, we should be able to make that very last item here that we were trying to do, the Withered Carrot. So that is this guy. So in order to make that, I have to have all the different carrots. The enchanted ones, the glowy ones. So we'll grab all of those. And I need to grab... Oh, I guess I can use the one that's we're using right here. That's fine. And then we also needed the 36, which is that one. Okay, so now we should be able to craft this guy. So this says takes wither effect away while having it on inventory. So essentially, like I said, it acts just like a witherless rose. We cannot maintain wither effect while that's in our inventory, which is really fantastic. All right, so these other things, just out of curiosity, that gives us fire resistance, haste, jump boost, resistance, strength, health boost, and regeneration. So that one's really good for like buffing up. Water breathing and speed. So the diamond ones might be worth having if we want to do like a boss fight or something like that. So whoops, just something to keep in consideration, I suppose. But yeah, that's really awesome. Okay, I'm trying to shift click that in there. I was going somewhere, but it's just like jumping back into my inventory. It's like, what the heck is going on here? All right, we can go ahead and put those reinforced blocks away. And I think the 48 carrot ultimate, I'll keep in my pouch here with my other carrots for our food. Yeah, if we ever need to worry about wither, well, that should be with us all the time. And I think that's going to be really great. But anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here for today. Let me know what you guys think about our little nature areas. Like I said, we can change these trees up and randomize them if you guys think that they look too, I guess, purposefully placed. I don't know. They definitely don't look like they're organic, that's for sure. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this area. But yep, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.